Most BMW engines don't fail because they're old. They fail because of bad modifications. Today I'll show you the 7 mods that actually improve your BMW, and the 3 I've seen destroy engines. No gimmicks, no affiliate fluff, just what works and what doesn't. Whether you've been driving BMWs for 20 years or just picked up your first one. Stay with me. This is worth your time. Part 1. 7 mods worth every penny. Mod 1. Performance air intake. Cold air intake. Let's start with one of the most popular upgrades in the BMW world. A cold air intake. Now I know what some of you are thinking. Isn't that just for younger guys who want engine noise? Not exactly. A quality cold air intake from brands like AFE, Dynon, or BMW's own M Performance line replaces the factory air box with a system that draws in cooler, denser air from the outside engine bay. On turbocharged BMWs, the most noticeable gains are throttle response and sound. Power gains from the intake alone are modest. But here's why it still belongs in this list. It complements tuning extremely well. When paired with an ECU tune, which we'll cover in a moment, the intake becomes a meaningful part of a very effective power package. Cost is typically $300 to $600 installed. If you're building toward a tune, start here. Mod number 2. Performance suspension. Coilovers or sport springs. BMW engineers designed these cars to handle, but the stock suspension is tuned to balance sportiness with comfort for the widest possible audience. When you upgrade to a proper set of sport springs or a quality coilover system, you unlock what this chassis was actually designed to do. We're not talking about slamming the car to the ground. We're talking about a meaningful drop of 1 to 1.5 inches that lowers the center of gravity, tightens body roll, and makes the car feel planted and precise through corners. Brands like H&R, Bilstein, and KW Suspension are the gold standard here. Coilovers are adjustable, which means you can dial in the exact feel you want. Budget around $800 to $2,500 depending on your setup. For a car built around the driving experience, this mod is one of the most transformative things you can do. Mod number 3. ECU Tune. Software Flash Remap. This is the one that gets me excited every time. BMW, like most manufacturers, deliberately limits engine output from the factory. They do this for emissions compliance, to protect lower-spec models, and to manage warranty claims. An ECU tune unlocks what the engine is already capable of doing. A reputable tune from a company like Dynon, JB4, or MHD, done properly on a stock or mildly modified engine, can yield 30 to 60 additional horsepower on turbocharged models. You'll also feel the difference in torque delivery, which makes everyday driving significantly more satisfying. The key word here is reputable. We'll come back to that when we get to the danger mods. A professional tune runs between $500 and $1,200 and is one of the highest return on investment modifications available for a BMW. Mod number 4. High-performance brake pads and rotors. Here's something I've noticed. People will spend thousands making their BMW faster without ever upgrading the thing that stops it. That's backwards thinking. Upgrading to performance brake pads, EBC yellow stuff, Hawk Performance, or Brembo dramatically improves stopping power, reduces brake fade under hard use, and cuts down on brake dust. Pair those with slotted or cross-drilled rotors, and you have a braking system that matches the performance potential of the rest of the car. This is also one of the most practical upgrades you can make. We're talking about your safety. A full 4-corner brake upgrade typically runs $400 to $900 in parts plus labor. Money well spent. Mod number 5. Upgraded intercooler. If your BMW is turbocharged, which most modern ones are, the intercooler is one of the most important components under the hood. Its job is to cool the compressed air coming out of the turbocharger before it enters the engine. Cooler air is denser air, and denser air means more power. The factory intercooler on most BMWs is adequate for stock power levels. But if you've tuned the engine or plan to, the stock unit becomes a bottleneck. It can't keep intake temps low under sustained boost. Heat soak becomes a real problem, and power drops off noticeably. An upgraded front-mounted intercooler from a company like Mishimoto or even Tori solves this completely. Combined with a tune and intake, this rounds out a very effective power package. Budget $400 to $900 for the part itself. Mod number 6, Oil Catch Can. Now here's a mod that doesn't make your car faster, but it may be the single best thing you can do for long-term engine health. And for a BMW owner who wants to keep their car running well for the next 100,000 miles, that matters a lot. Direct injection engines are prone to carbon buildup by design. The PCV system recirculates oil vapor back into the airtake manifold, and over time, that vapor deposits carbon on the intake valves. Once it's bad enough, you're looking at a walnut blasting service that runs $400 to $700 at a shop. And BMW N54, N55, and B58 engines are all affected. An oil catch can intercepts that blow by before it reaches the intake. It's a straightforward install, costs between $80 and $250, and protects your engine from an entirely predictable problem. It's boring, but it's smart. Mod number 7, Performance Exhaust, Catback System. I want to be clear about what a catback exhaust does and doesn't do. It replaces everything from the catalytic converter back, the mid-pipe, muffler, and tips, but leaves the cats in place. Because it keeps the catalytic converters intact, it remains emissions compliant in most areas. But always check your local regulations before purchasing, particularly if you're in California or another state with stricter standards. What it gives you is a reduction in exhaust back pressure, which frees up a small but real gain in power, typically 5 to 10 horsepower. More noticeably, it transforms the sound of the car. A quality Akropovic, Eisenman, or Remus exhaust on a BMW Inline 6 or V8 sounds extraordinary. This is the mod that makes driving more emotionally satisfying every single day. Budget $1,000 to $2,500 for a quality system. It holds its value well if you ever sell the car. Part 2. 3 mods that will destroy your engine. Everything we've covered so far improves your BMW. What we're about to cover has put engines on tow trucks. Engine killer number 1. Cheap or unvetted ECU tunes. Earlier, I told you an ECU tune is one of the best mods you can do. That's true, when it's done right. But the BMW tuning market is flooded with discount tunes sold on forums, Facebook groups, and overseas websites for $50 to $150. These are dangerous. A proper tune is built around your specific car, your fuel quality, your modifications, your climate. A generic map that cranks boost pressure to maximum without accounting for real-world variables causes detonation, also called knock. Knock is controlled explosion inside the cylinder. Repeated knock cracks pistons, burns valves, and destroys rod bearings. BMW engines are precision instruments. They do not respond well to being pushed past their limits by someone who bought a $79 map off the internet. Stick with proven tuners who have track record in the BMW community. The money you save on a cheap tune will cost you 10 times more in engine repairs. Engine killer number 2. Eliminating the PCV system. Crankcase breather delete. This one surprises people. The positive crankcase ventilation system. PCV is sometimes modified or deleted by people trying to improve engine efficiency or reduce oil consumption. It sounds logical. It's actually one of the worst things you can do to a BMW engine. The PCV system manages crankcase pressure. When it's blocked, deleted, or modified incorrectly, pressure builds up inside the engine. That pressure forces oil past seals and gaskets that were never designed to handle it. You end up with oil leaks, and if it goes undetected long enough, oil starvation, which is a death sentence for any engine. If your PCV system is causing problems, and on high-mileage BMWs it sometimes does, the correct fix is to replace it with a quality OEM or upgraded unit, not delete it. Keep the system intact and working. Engine killer number 3. Cheap turbos without supporting modifications. Turbo upgrades are one of the most popular paths for BMW owners chasing serious power. And a properly executed turbo build on a prepared engine with supporting modifications is a legitimate approach. The problem is when people cut corners. A larger turbo on a stock fueling system causes a lean condition. Not enough fuel for the air being pushed in. Running lean generates extreme heat. Extreme heat destroys pistons, warps heads, and can melt components inside the engine. This is not recoverable damage. You're building or replacing the engine. Beyond that, cheap turbos, particularly no-name units sourced from overseas, often fail internally and send metal debris directly into the engine. A $400 turbo on a $30,000 BMW is not a bargain. It's a gamble with very bad odds. If you want to upgrade your turbo, do it directly. Upgraded fuel injectors, an upgraded fuel pump, a proper tune, and a quality intercooler all need to come with it. A proper turbo build done right costs real money, but it works. Cutting any part of that equation is how engines end up on an engine stand. Look, modifying a BMW is one of the most rewarding things you can do as an enthusiast. These cars respond incredibly well to the right upgrades, but the right part matters enormously. The 7 mods we covered today: intake, suspension, ECU tune, brakes, intercooler, catch can, and exhaust. Each makes a real measurable difference in how this car drives and how long it lasts. The 3 we warned you about? Stay away from them unless you know exactly what you're doing and you're prepared to invest in doing it properly. If this video helped you, hit the like button and subscribe. We cover BMW ownership, maintenance, and performance every single week. And here's what I want you to do in the comments. Tell me what mods you're running and your engine. N54, N55, B58, and I'll tell you if you're on the safe list. Thanks for watching. Drive safe and drive like it's meant to be driven.